Mm-hmm.
So when I was working at the restaurant, I had this bright personality, and I met this girl one time. This woman, she wasn't a girl, she was a woman.
Mm-hmm.
And then bright personality, I introduced myself to her, and I'm like, man, she feeling me, I'm feeling her. We exchanged numbers, we met up, and then my virginity
You lost it.
gone.
Yeah.
And at that point, she was already older than me. She had a child already, so she had experienced that before.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't. I didn't know like that would lead into my mind going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I lost it. This is lust, y'all. This is not love.
That's lust.
Let me make that clear.
Yeah.
That's lust. So I hooked up with her. I'm like, man, I love her. But like I said, it's not love. It was more lust. I desired her.
Yeah.
And then so I was losing my mind. I'm like, why can't I can't stop thinking about her. I can't stop wanting to be around her. So she was digging me. That's what I thought. And, you know, I was a lovey-dovey. And I'm like, man, I'm faithful.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's your first. You like, I'm faithful. Like,
yeah,
she ain't going nowhere. And I'm not going nowhere.
Exactly.
But the more and more, you know, me and her was kept talking. And she wanted to take another step into the relationship. Again, I don't know if she talked to other people, but at least in my mind, I thought I was the only one.
Gotcha.
Right? So she said, like, Nick, you out of high school now. You should move in with me. Let's get a place together. Keep in mind, I'm putting the 2 and 2 together. I know how a family structure looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Husband, wife, children. And in my mind, I'm thinking like, she's not my wife.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I going to move with a woman that she's not my wife? Oh, I'm talking to some man right now that failed to put a ring on it.
Yeah.
And they want to move in with those women. And women that's inviting those men to stay into your house, and he ain't put a ring on it, right?
Yeah.
That's the women I'm talking to, because I can relate, because it happened to me.
Yeah.
So I told her, I told my girl, I said, nah, I can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I'm good with my auntie. I'm good. I said, look, we still could kick it, but I'm not going to move in with you.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess, suppose she probably may have gotten upset at me because of my response. So as a result, she ended up not talking to me. Okay. And I'm like, man, why is she not talking to me? So I did some investigation. Again, when somebody when you lose your virginity, your mind is gone. Mm-hmm. You don't hear from that other person that you desire. Mm-hmm. You're going to constantly, you know, the flesh going to be like, hey, where's that person? So did some investigation going around, and then come to find out, I didn't have a car back then. I must have been like 20 years old at the time. And then somebody told me where she lived, where she moved to. And then I walked there, and when I knocked on her door, it was this dude with his boxes. Mm. And then the dude came to the door, and she came to the door, and she said, you didn't know what you wanted. So I moved forward.
Wow, that crushed you, huh?
I got to pause right here, because this happening to somebody right now, and they might be listening to this episode like, I could relate to this dude.
Yeah.
That girl crushed me.